I'm sorry, he's been in jail how long?
I'm showing 97 days, Judge.
Wow. Okay. All right, go ahead.
Okay. I just had my notes. So give me one moment, Your Honor. I don't know why I just exited out of them. So currently he's unemployed. Mr. Hinojosa is also homeless. Obviously he's indigent and we're appointed. Your Honor, he has accepted reentry services. So what we would ask the court, if released, would be to include language to basically release him to the rescue mission as part of that reentry program. And I have the language that needs to be included if the court is considering that. He also has been linked with EHN. Now he would need to physically go and get services, but we have confirmed that he does have access to both substance abuse treatment and mental health treatment. Judge, the reentry program will also assist him in finding work. And I think Mr. Hinojosa is interested in doing that as well. As far as criminal history, I'm not seeing a whole lot in EP County, but there is what appears to be a parole hold from like 2013. So I'm not sure what that is, Judge. I want to say the offer right now is 2 years PDC.
Has he ever been to prison before?
Yes, Your Honor. So there was an act sexual assault of a child. That was in 1996. It was initially deferred and then it was to do, Your Honor. There was additional failure to comply as a sex offender. That was in 2002. That was a state jail. Failure to register, which is a second degree in 2005. And then a failure to register for a state jail in 2007. And that was dismissed.
Let me just stop you right there, Mr. Huffman. I don't know if you finished. I just wanted to know if he'd been to prison before. And we'll come back, Ms. Rago. Thank you. Go ahead, Mr. Huffman. What else?
Well, Judge, I don't have a whole lot more. I just wanted, I guess, to assure the court that there is a plan where, Mr. Hinojosa would be residing as well as getting any services that may help him.
Look, these are PR revos. I'm just looking at these jailings. So I have a PR revo on the tampering. He had a PR revo on the same tampering back in December of 2021. Was there, let me go back and look at that jailing. I want to see if he was set up the same way. In other words, I understand what you're telling me, release to rescue mission, all of those things. But if that was part of his PR bond back then, and we still have violations, then, the court has concerns about his ability to comply with those. No, he was on administrative. Let me see the original bond. Okay, there was that. Let me go to previous. This is a violation of PR conditions. This is in October. Okay, wait. Where's the affidavit? There it is. That's in October of this year. So he was on $500 PR. Commits the new offenses in September. That's it. I don't see that as being like the reentry services or anything like that. I don't see that on that December jailing. Okay, go ahead, Mr. All right.
Well, Judge, for the mental health, we would be referring him to Emergence Health Network. And for the substance abuse, we would be referring him to OSAR. Now, you know, like I said, he would have to go and either make the calls or go show up in person to be linked to those. However, you know, if the court could put in language to get him released to the rescue mission, and he does have a bed there. We're waiting for him.
Anything else?
Not from the defense round.
Miss Rocco? Sorry, go ahead.
Yes, Your Honor. The state's concerned about the defendant's criminal history. There's the act sexual assault in 1996 where he was revoked, which was pen trip number 1, a failure to comply, which was a state jail in 2002, failure to register, which was in 2005. In addition, a possession at PG1, 1 gram or more, but less than 4 grams. He received 5 to do, Your Honor, and those were all out of San Angelo. In addition, there was a register, a state jail in 2007 that was dismissed, and then there was the evading with a vehicle, which was local here, which was the 1244A. And so the state is about flight risk and his criminal history.
Yeah, no real ties. Okay, so I guess the tampering is still with JMAG, so that there is an outstanding tampering that hasn't been indicted. Is that right?
I believe so, Your Honor.
Tampering has still with that's what Marissa's telling me. It's still with JMAG. It's at 1,000. The 3898 possession is 7,500 and 3897 is 5,000. Unfortunately, the request to reduce bond is denied based on prior non-compliance, criminal history, and in general, I think with what we have, the bonds are reasonable. So no, they're denied. Thank you, Mr. Huffman. Thank you, Mr. Hinojosa. Who's next? Do we have Mr. Portugal?
Yes, Judge. And next, may we have a Grado?
Sure, give me 1 second.
And Judge, do I need to put mine on the Spanish?
Once they start it, you need English unless you're listening in Spanish.
Oh, no. Okay.
Good afternoon, Yenner.
Good afternoon, Mr. Portugal. See, you knew you had to be here.
I know. I was crossing my fingers and it happened. Yenner, if I may, what's the cause number for this for Grado?
2022 0D0 4839.
Got it. Thank you so much.
Thank you. All right, we can get the function going, please. Got it.
Okay.
All right, let's go.
In cause number 2022 0D04839, State of Texas versus Alejandro Grado. Announcement of council, please.
Samantha Robb on behalf of the state. Please ready, Your Honor.
Rick Huffman on behalf of Mr. Grado.
Mr. Huffman, you need to select English, please.
My apologies, Your Honor. Rick Huffman on behalf of Mr. Grado. We are ready, Your Honor.
And Mr. Grado is appearing from the jail annex. He is also utilizing the assistance of a court interpreter. We were scheduled for a bond hearing next week, but this also, because of scheduling issues, was bumped up early. Mr. Huffman, are you ready to proceed on your bond hearing?
Yes, Your Honor. With one caveat, I would like to kind of see if Mr. Grado, well, I guess I could get there later in the hearing, Judge.
Ms. Rago, are you okay to proceed on the bond hearing?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, Mr. Huffman, go right ahead.
Thank you, Your Honor. Judge, Mr. Dorado is 56 years old. He is a legal permanent resident.
Mm.
He's married, has 5 kids, 3 of which are under the age of 18. He was currently living with his wife and his kids in San Elizario. Now, this incident is basically the allegation is he had basically caught his wife with another man. So I have not been able to contact his wife or the complaining witness in this case.
What's the bond split? I see 30,000, but it's split how much?
25,000 surety, 5,000 PR.
Okay, go ahead.
He has been in jail for 47 days, Judge. Now, the issue that I was about to mention to the court, I don't know where he's going to live. I've talked to his uncle. The problem with his uncle's house is that his uncle lives on the same street as his wife. I don't know if the court wants him to stay away from the wife. Now, I don't know if the wife is, still with this other individual. But I was gonna ask Mr. Dorado if he has another place he can live. Now, that being said, Judge, the allegation is an aggravated assault. So I don't think the court could give him a full PR bond, but we would ask for a bond reduction. This is Mr. Dorado's only arrest, as far as I know. The allegation is he threw a hammer, but it doesn't say that he threw the hammer at the complaining witness. I don't know if the complaining witness was hit with the hammer.
Let me stop you right there. We have a minute now. I don't know that we have any other cases. Let's go ahead and get off of YouTube. I'm gonna give you an opportunity